Nigeria's apex court as both candidates of the Labour Party and the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election, Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, have filed to appeal the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Court. Obi is in a 51 grounds notice asking the court to invalidate the election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He accuses the lower court of breaching his right to fair hearing, insisting that evidence of his witnesses were wrongly dismissed as incompetent. Now, on the other hand, Atiku is in the notice of appeal predicated on 35 grounds, asking the court to set aside findings and conclusions of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal as Justice Haruna Samani committed grave error and miscarriage of justice in the process. Now, from all of this, a lot trended yesterday, and in reaction to this, team CEO says anyone who listens to the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal will come to terms that going to Supreme Court is another wild goose chase and enriching the lawyers for the part 2 of the Nollywood entertainment series. We may need to review things with appropriate lenses. Also in reaction, Ahmad says, lawyers are cashing out from Atiku and Obi. You guys better save your money to help the needies than wasting it on lawyers. More reaction, Aliyu says, giving up wasn't an option for opposition. Instead of moving on and start preparing for 2027, una won't waste time. Tinubu victory will be upheld and heavens will not fall. Go and merge. Become stronger. You know, go green. For Cyprian, it says if vote does not count any better, they better select who they like and stop troubling us with election. Let senators choose whom they want to rule and leave us too much bad news during and after electionary campaign. And it looks like it's a good day for Atiku Abubakar and members of his camp, as a federal high court in Chicago has ordered the state university to provide him with all the records of President Tinubu in 2 days. Atiku had on August 2 filed an application for the court to order Chicago State University to produce documents relating to Tinubu. He also asked for leave to get the school's administrators to authenticate any document submitted under oath. Now, this has been granted in a Tuesday late night ruling by Judge Jeffrey Gilbert. So we are waiting in 2 days what will happen. Will this be made public or something? But Sunbar says, wonderful news. The best part is the 2 days ultimatum. Also in reaction, Vex says, now the real question would be, will Chicago release the authentic result? Because if they can go to any length to shield his result, they can do and undo. Just hope fire won't affect where they keep the results. Okay. Nachi says, in USA, under oath means under oath. Any attempt to lie or compromise any under oath is tantamount to life imprisonment. Chicago University should do the needful as ordered by the judge. No time wasting. For FJ, he says, did you know the meaning of relevant and non-privileged document? This is what the judge ruled, that should be provided relevant and non-privileged document. Now, what the Chicago State University would give Atiku won't be different from the transcription that was released last week. For Kachi, it says, make una rest, abeg, make Baba finish his 4 years. Everybody go dey all right, last. Okay, so let's see what the Apex Court would be saying in respect to all of this. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been accused of nepotism for concentrating more on the Southwest for appointment. The Muslim right concern, Murik, has also joined in calling him out and asked that he ensures all regions, faith and sections benefit from the government, as existing political appointments made by him have been a representation of a region. And also, the coalition of Northern Group CNG is the latest to join the call and has condemned what it described as lopsided appointments to key positions in Tinubu's government since his assumption of office. Here is what Murik is saying, partly. Yes, it says, we are shocked to our marrows that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been appointing Christians and Yorubas mainly to key positions since the inception of this administration at the expense of Muslims. For instance, 5 out of 8 security chiefs appointed earlier are Christians. Ministerial appointments have not been different. Many competent Muslims who campaigned and voted Muslim tickets during the presidential election were ignored. It is interesting to note that some of those Muslims are eminently qualified to hold key political offices, since they are professors, engineers, medical doctors, and holders of doctorate degrees among them. I think they also complained that the 5 key persons who have been appointed to revive the economy are also from the southwest, and that is also a problem for them. So let's have reactions to this. Onyi says, it's interesting that this same North didn't complain of appointments being lopsided under the Buhari government. The same sweeping appointment he made without apology or consideration for fairness is being displayed now. That's what we get for fueling polarized politics. Also in reaction, another user, Vincent, says, I am indifferent to the North's perspective on this matter. It is not possible to simultaneously enjoy the benefits of a situation when one was in a position of advantage, only to seek equity when circumstances change. For Aliyu, the Northerners who actually voted for Tinubu are not complaining. Most of those complaining are people who voted for Atiku, people who want to bring the alliance to an end because they know Atiku doesn't have a chance with our alliance in place. Let's be wary of those people. And Mogechukwu says, turn by turn Nigeria PLC. Okay, again on Mohbad today, seekers of justice for Mohbad in Ogun, Lagos, and Delta states have taken to the streets to peacefully protest the mysterious death of the rising star, chanting, "Say no to Malian music, we need justice." Now, in what looks like a reaction, Zenoleski, a member of Malian record label, has modified his Instagram bio to replace Malian music with synonymous sounds. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has also officially reacted and announced the involvement of the DSS to facilitate investigations. Now, while some youths in Ekiti State have held a candle procession in Mohbad's honor, the official one, if I may put it that way, will happen, or it has been slated for Thursday, September 21st, and netizens are inviting Naira Marley and Sam Larry over for the event. And ahead of this exhumation, youths from Ikorodu area of Lagos State have voluntarily surrounded Mohbad's grave to provide security for his corpse against possible illegal invasion to tamper with evidence. And then finally, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Anambra State, has disclosed plans to install closed-circuit television, CCTV, in offices and classrooms to curb the rate of sexual harassment of students by lecturers. They are also considering the launch of Operation Speak Out to help students who may be afraid to expose the unruly activities of lecturers in the university. So yes, that's everything on Kakaaki Social this morning, because they're actually concerned whether or not one day the school wouldn't say the day that the thing happened that you're talking about, there was no light or the cameras were not powered. But let's see, we actually hope to be disappointed on the social media. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Good morning, Unkoli.
Good morning. I hope we're disappointed, truly, especially now that we're having reports of power grid collapsing again, and what that portends darkness in Nigeria. Anyway, thank you for all you do on the social media space and for all those reactions you brought to us. Do have a great day.